Hello, my name is Father Jacob Rouse, and I'm the pastor of Notre Dame Parish in Cresco, Iowa. And for today's Corona Minute, I would like to tell you that I went to third grade at Notre Dame Catholic School, and I taught them, or attempted to teach them, how to make origami paper cranes. And it was really cool. So oru is the Japanese word for fold, and then kami is the Japanese word for paper. And so that's where we get origami. Origami is what we call it. So it's the art of paper folding, and it's really cool. I only know how to make one thing. That's because Mary Lee Cosina, my fifth grade teacher, who taught me this and taught me a lot of things actually at LaSalle Middle School in Cedar Rapids. She did just randomly taught us how to make paper cranes, and I remembered 20 years later and continue to make them, and it's really, really fun. So an ancient Japanese legend is that if you make 1,000 paper cranes, you can make a wish and the gods will grant whatever wish you make. I personally do not espouse that belief, but I encourage the children today that as you're making these, or as you are praying on your rosary, all your little beads, doing one little thing at a time can add up to something great and amazing. So I just thought I would pass on this fun little project or art thing. It's something that kept my hands and my active mind busy during boring math class or any other time when I was distracted. So all right, first what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get a square piece of paper. It needs to be completely square, 90 degrees, same measurement all the way around. So this current one is 7 by 7, so that'll work just fine. So once you do that, pause the video, come back and get it. What a great thing that you can do is actually, let's just use this one. So a great thing you can do is I know I'm using an advertisement, so fold like this. Oops. If you don't have a square piece of paper, what you can do is just extend this, see that? And then fold, crease, you got a crease. So then you'll have this, something like this. And then fold this over, and then you can have a square. So let's assume you have a square, okay? So the first thing you want to do, I hope this is working. I've never done a tutorial before, so this is kind of exciting. First thing you want to do, diamond. Make a diamond like this, okay? Make a diamond. Pinch and crease. Okay, so you've got a diamond, okay? Open it up. Do the same thing to the other side. Make another diamond. Pinch and crease. See? Okay, so now you have a diamond both ways. Now you're going to want to hamburger fold it. That's what we learned in middle school. Hamburger fold it just like this. Okay, so make a little rectangle. We'll get there, don't worry. Okay. Very good. Now, hamburger fold it again. Okay, so what you should have is this piece of paper, which should mimic this. So see all these lines here? This is how it should be able to fold. So the thing about origami is that you need to fold it correctly and prepare the paper to be folded. So this is what it should look like. That's how your fold should be, okay? This way, this way, this way, and then this way, okay? I know I don't have the best lighting or the best colored paper, but that's okay, we'll deal with it. So what you do is, this is the next step. So you've got your star like that, right? Okay, very good. Next thing you do is fold it, make the triangle, just like this. Make a triangle, okay? And then what you're gonna do is push inward. So this is where the art of paper folding is crazy because it goes from 2D to 3D, okay? So you're going to push in like that, okay? Like that. Push in like that, and then fold like that. And then do the same thing again. push in like that. One of the things we learned while teaching third graders this is not only are they really, really quick to give up and say, I can't do this, this is too hard, but also it's another thing for us adults to learn what capacity are the people at that we are trying to teach, you know? Okay, so, got it? Whoops, hold on. Okay, so you should have a square, and you should be able to do this with it. Ready? Open up and make an X. See the X? Whoops. You should be able to make an X like that, okay? Got it? All right, we're getting there. An X. Okay, so now you have a square. Next thing you're going to do is fold and make a kite. So take and fold the triangle here, fold it in half. You see that? Hopefully. So I folded it in half like that. If I had lined paper or colored paper, I think that'd be better. So make a fold like that, okay? Then you're gonna do it 4 more times, or 3 more times. So do it again here. You're gonna make a little kite shape just like this, see? See? Okay, then do it again to the other side. So one of the things I noticed, I've never ever taught in 20 years of making many, I probably made more than 1,000 paper cranes, I don't know. I have never ever taught anyone how to do this. It's always been me, myself doing it, just boredom or having fun. And so one of the things I realized is that to teach someone something, whether it's origami or whether it's the faith, you have to really put yourself in their shoes and figure out what they're capable of, okay? So what you should have is this. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So we have a kite shape, okay? These little doors open up, you know? Let's try the lighting. Let's change the lighting. Nope. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so these doors open up, you have a kite shape, and then on the other side, you have a kite shape, okay? All right, so here's where it gets a little tricky, but it's gonna be fine. So we've got our kite shape. Next thing you do is fold over the top. So you have a triangle. Lift it up, flip it, fold it again. This is preparing the folds for what is to come, okay? Make sense? Okay, very good. Okay, so now what you're gonna wanna do is open up the doors like this, open the doors, and then pull one side up, okay? I'm not a very good teacher, am I? Oh well. So what you want to do is make a diamond like that, okay? So you open the doors, and fold down. If you have to look up on Google Images for like a tutorial or something, that's fine too. Okay, then open it. Sorry, okay, so open your doors and then pull up, and then this is part of the paper folding art, is that you're like going from 2D to 3D, and it's really confusing. And so that's why this is actually not a simple thing, you know? Okay. All right, so I hope you get that, okay? So if you're still with me, we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side, okay? So, next thing on the other side. So if you're still with me, if you have to rewind, that's okay. So what you should have right now is 2 little wings, 1 little hump, and then 2 little legs. You should have 2 little legs, 2 wings, and 1 little hump. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, so now we have the body. Now we need to make the tail. So what you're going to do is pinch, put your finger in between here, and squeeze up like that, and then pinch. And this is one of the things that takes practice, is you'll have to try this over and over again and screw it up and mess it up and have crumpled paper and maybe even tear it out of anger to get it, okay? That's just one of the things. I mean, can you imagine making 1,000 of these, you know? Okay. All right, next thing you do is the other side, and then pinch up like that. Pinch it. Oops, that's too far. Okay, very good. Okay, all right, we've almost got it. Now the next thing is to make the head. I'm going to choose this as the head. So pinch down like this. Remember, we're going from 2D to 3D again, okay? Pinch and pinch it. There. We've got our paper crane. And then it flies. Isn't that cool? Okay, well, that's all I have to say. I just thought that was fun and something that I remembered and continue to do. So, talk to you later. Go wash your hands.